We made it. There's not a lot of room back here, but we will make do. This took us an hour and a half to put up. We went literally as fast as we could because we got here technically after we were supposed to. But no one has come to bother us. No one has come to tell us that we have to leave. So we were able to set up everything. I'll put my third coffin bag here tomorrow. Right now it's got all my stuff in it. But yeah, it looks pretty good considering it took us only about an hour and a half to do. So I will show you more tomorrow. I don't know if I can do any vlogging behind the booth right now because it's so goddamn loud in here. This is gonna be weird because the artist alley, the maker's alley is in front of the loud stage, like the center stage. So we get all of the microphones, all of the screaming, from the cheering, from all the little kids that came here to see their favorite YouTubers. So it's very, very loud. In the morning, yesterday, as well as right now, they've been doing testing, just sound testing. So it is what it is. I'm sorry for the interruptions. I'm just gonna do my best here. So yesterday was an interesting day. It was weird because it felt slow, even though sales-wise it wasn't slow. It just felt, God, it just felt super slow. And I was like bored out of my mind. At some point I had Jess take over the booth so that I could draw on my iPad because I was so bored. But yeah, let's go over counts. So yesterday I sold 18 prints. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. For the last couple of cons I've done, I don't know, man, I just haven't sold that many mini prints, but 18 on a Thursday, that's pretty good. So I will take that. Coffin buttons, I sold 75, pretty good for a Thursday. Charms, I sold 35. Enamel pins, I sold 12, and I sold one of those enamel pins I sold was a Pele, so that's cool, an original pin. I sold 3 lanyards. I sold 15 sticker sheets. My Mood Dang sticker sheet was my most popular. I sold 4. I sold 4 of her. And then for single stickers, I sold 28. My Olod cat sticker was my most popular of that so far. I sold 4. As far as miscellaneous goes, I sold 2 cool plaster sets. Something kind of funny is since I had an 8, I don't know when to talk and when I should wait. Since I have an 8-foot table at this show, I was able to bring some extra stuff, so I brought sticker books. I brought 5 sticker books of each design, so 20 total, because I have 4 designs. Yesterday, I sold all 5 of my cat sticker book design. So that's it. I'm out. I'm sold out. We put a little price sign on it that says sold out, can ship after con, but I don't know if anyone's gonna go for that because it's just a $25 item. This is really annoying. Anyway, I sold 2 EP beanies. I brought 5. I sold 2. I sold 1 coin purse, 1 has-been ID wallet, 1 mystery cat bag, 1 mystery button bag. I sold 1 coffin bag. I sold a pink one. I didn't bring any with me because I'm completely sold out. So I've been telling people they're pre-order only. So I sold 1, and that's that. The only shirt that I sold was a pink bat shirt in a size extra small. See, I don't know if this music is copyrighted or not, so I don't even know if I can include that in the oh my God. Sometimes the music that they play on the stage is copyrighted music, so it doesn't really make sense because there's a lot of people filming around here, so they can't include those those shots in their vlog without muting them because they're copyrighted music. So, whatever. Oh my God. So I sold not one, but 2 Kinotastic emote sticker sheets yesterday. That's the most I've ever sold at a single con. That's awesome. I am going to sell out of my Technoblade print. I don't remember how many I brought, but I've already sold 5, I think. So he will sell out by the time the weekend ends. I've got a big old pre-order only sign on my coffin bags. I found not a lot of people are looking at the bags, so I haven't noticed a ton of people noticing the sign, but anytime someone does notice the bag, I do point that out, that it's a pre-order only. I have some new charms in. I have my Daft Punk charms. I got my little vessel. I have some Severance charms that I just got in. And then I have a Davy Jones, my baby boy. I have sold one of each except for a Helly and an Irving, but I did sell some of my Severance charms. So far I have sold one of every new charm except for my Davy Jones. Haven't sold him yet, but it's only been 1 day, so. What's funny is my Alien Stage buttons just aren't selling, but this convention I have sold more Alien Stage buttons than I have like all my other conventions combined. It's really bizarre, but I'm not complaining. I could not tell you what my most popular button is. Probably Jason Victor, honestly. Probably these guys. Dude, so yesterday someone wanted a Technoblade print, so I told them, okay, you can go ahead and grab it. And they come up here and they start like tearing. Look, they've torn the display print, like it's right here. It's right here. Please use your eyes. And this is usually the state of things by the end of the day. Like, there's 3 prints here. There's 3 prints. There's 3. She's supposed to be there. Jinx is supposed to be here. Victor's there. There's 3. I am a little disappointed in this blank space here. I wasn't really sure what to put here. When I was making my mock-up, I guess, on my iPad, I was planning, like mapping out where everything would go, but I had a blank space here. So what I did was I printed out a new version of my full body Live 2D model and just popped her up there and put a button-up shirt sign there. People are still asking about how much the button-up shirts cost, and that's my bad. I forgot to put signage up close to them before we lifted this thing up onto the table. I cannot reach up there. It's too high. So I couldn't put price signs up there. So I've got the one there, and then I have one here and one there. So people are not seeing them, and that's my fault. Oh yeah, and you'll probably notice that the bat wallets are partially covered by the ghost shirt. Originally, I was going to have it hang down just like the Gengar shirt, but then I realized, wait a second, it's going to completely cover the wallets. So we pinned up the shoulders instead. It looks a little derpy, but I don't know, it works. I have no idea how today is gonna go. No idea what to expect. If I can do the same amount today that I did yesterday, I will be happy. I will be content. I was expecting to do like 3K at the show, I'll be completely honest with you, which is like the gutter minimum for me. And that's not even to call the con worth it, that's just to pay for my time. And not even paying for my time. I don't even know what that's paying for. It's not my time. But anyway, yeah, I'm close to that already from a Thursday. So I don't really know what to expect. I thought the show was gonna suck, but it hasn't. It's been okay. It's been slow, but it's been okay. I took a look around at some of the merch booths that are here. There's really only one merch booth I'm interested in, but I don't really know when. 15 minutes? Good morning, guys. Right off the bat, I will say that yesterday, Friday, was awful. We were down 50% what we did on Thursday. It was not great. There was nobody here. The traffic was awful. I was bored out of my mind. They're testing on the live stage again. They're doing more sound testing. So apologies if I get interrupted with random sounds. That's just how it's gonna be. Yesterday, I sold 9 prints. That's half as many as I sold on Thursday. I sold 29 coffin buttons, 28 charms, 7 enamel pins, 3 lanyards, 13 sticker sheets, 12. I sold 12 stickers yesterday. 12. And then for miscellaneous, I can't do this. I can't. I sold 1 pack of plasters. I did sell 1 more coffin bag yesterday. I sold a patent black coffin bag. And then we did not sell a single piece of apparel. Not a single one. People are saying it's because Thursday was a holiday. It was Juneteenth. So everybody had work off. And that's why it popped off. And yesterday, everyone had to go back to work. But today is Saturday, and we passed by briefly the entrance to this exhibit hall, and there were a bunch of kids. So many kids. I'm not gonna film them because they're kids, but there's so much of a crowd. But there was a pretty big crowd there, so pretty exciting. I really hope that they actually come through today. We will see. Yesterday was weird. There was like an after hours VIP event for industry and invited guests and whatnot. But what they did is they actually walled off. They put up, after the vendor hall closed at 6:30, they put up pipe and drape all around the Maker's Alley and completely blocked us off. They completely boxed us in. And according to an email that we received before the event, we thought that this VIP event was going to be for us as well, because we thought we would be selling to these guys, because it was addressed to exhibitors, like all the exhibitors. So we thought that we were supposed to be here or had the option to be here, but they completely blocked us off. And then we received an email from the vendor head that said, hey, you guys need to follow what's on your badge. If you're not supposed to be here, you need to leave ASAP. But he didn't specifically say who wasn't supposed to be here. So someone went and asked, and it was confirmed. Maker's Alley people, like everyone in this little section of the hall, was not supposed to be here. They didn't block us from, the pipe and drape was to completely separate us. It was not, we had nothing to do with the event, so we all had to leave, which was kind of stupid. I guess I'll go over how I did today tomorrow. When we pack up today, we're gonna have to drag all of our suitcases to our hotel, which is like a 10-minute walk away. So we're gonna be sweaty and gross. Not looking forward to that. Yeah, hopefully today's good. It's a Saturday. Everyone's got work off on Saturday. Everybody loves going to cons on a Saturday. So we shall see. All right, that's that. Goodbye, VidCon.